Hello, very warm welcome, and welcome to the Australia race reaction as Charles Leclerc just dominates all weekend. Massive lead in the championship, unbelievable. Uh, yeah, totally dominant by Charles Leclerc. He wins with ease at Australia. Um, yeah, George Russell on the podium for the first time. Alex Albon in the points. Very surprising. Yeah, a safety car came out. Carlos Sainz spun. Um, yeah, then a safety car came out for Sebastian, and Mick Schumacher nearly crashed into the back of an AlphaTauri. Um, yeah, did the circuit changes work? Yeah, I'm not too sure they did, really. I mean, it was better than usual, but yeah, quite a difficult track to overtake, really, Australia. But yeah, the rule changes are working because you can follow. Yeah, I nearly missed the race as well because my alarm didn't go off. So I missed, just came down and it was like on the first lap, like halfway down the first lap. Yeah, so P1 Charles Leclerc, dominant, title leader, and it just looked comfortable. It looked easy. Yeah, Perez P2, great overtake on Lewis. But yeah, a big worry for Red Bull is their reliability. P3 and his first real podium. Yeah, George. First podium for Mercedes. First podium. You don't really count Spa as a podium for Russell. He got very lucky with the safety car, but yeah. P4 Lewis. I reckon Lewis should have been on the podium, but George got lucky with the safety car. But it is what it is. I think that's the best Mercedes can do. P5 Lando Norris, P6 Daniel Ricciardo. A much better weekend for McLaren. And yeah, but I wouldn't be getting too carried away if I was a McLaren fan, which I am, because yeah, I think it's track Pacific. They were very bad in Bahrain and Saudi. P7 Esteban Ocon. Disappointing for Alpine because they had much more pace, especially Alonso. P8 Valtteri Bottas. P9, who we got? Gasly. Can't even read me own writing. P Gasly. P10 Alex Albon. I think he deserves a massive shout out. He's had a tough weekend. Obviously got disqualified from quali and he's come back and got in the points. 1 point for Williams and the first points since he came back. 11th Guan Yu Zhou. 12th Lance Stroll. Very difficult weekend for Aston Martin. 13th Mick. Been ahead of Kevin. 14th Magnussen. 15th Yuki. 16th Latifi. 17th Alonso. He arguably he would have qualified third, fourth, fifth yesterday, and then he could have arguably been on the podium. At times, Alpine looked quicker than Mercedes. DNF's Carlos Sainz, Sebastian Vettel. Wow, what a terrible weekend he's had. Crashes galore. And you can tell he's been away for 2 races. And Max, another DNF for Max, is second of the season. And we've only had 3 races. So Ferrari very dominant. Red Bull need to work on the reliability. Mercedes are picking up the scraps. They're not earning a podium really. They're just getting, because they're reliable, others are making mistakes. Star of the race, I would give it Charles, George and Albon. Race rating, I give it 5. And yeah, fastest lap, Charles Leclerc. I think that's a great effort by Alex Albon. Really impressive. He's looked good since he came back to Formula One. Just dominating Latifi. Yeah, impressive. Join me for driver ratings tomorrow. Charles Leclerc dominates Australia and Grand Prix. And Australia, great event. And was good to be back in Australia. Yeah, the crowd was unbelievable. A lot of support for Formula One in Australia.